I probably started Nikolai's Daughters from scratch 2 to 3 times. I really find that process really helpful.
Nikolai's Daughters is a new book by author Stella Leventoyanis Harvey. The project has kept Stella's garden in bloom here at her Whistler home. Battling with weeds helps alleviate her momentary struggles with the writing process.
When I'm outside and you're not concentrating on the problem, suddenly the solution comes.
It's here in these quiet moments where Nikolai's Daughters began.
I guess for me, there were always these voices in my head, and I know that sounds strange, but voices of people I either grew up with or heard. We visited Greece many times when I was a child. It's a home I've always missed.
Stella's Greek heritage is one of the inspirations behind her book. Nikolai's Daughters follows a young woman who, in response to her father's dying wish, travels to Greece in search of her half-sister.
I am originally from the Peloponnese, which is where Kalavrita and Viakofto, both places in the book, are set. I wanted to find a place where my main character, Alexia, would feel lost. I wanted it to be really a small place where she would feel her isolation and struggle with the Greek culture.
Stella wanted to capture the contrasting identity of the Greek people, generous and happy in one instance, and then superstitious and fearful in the next, the latter rooted in history, another driving component of the book.
What I want to write, I want to say something that speaks to the bigger political issues of the world. And so I found, when I was looking through the Peloponnese, the story of Kalavrita and the massacre that happened there during World War II, and the impact of that tragedy on that community and on Greece.
6 chapters into her book in 2008, the literary journal short story writer traveled to where the Holocaust of Kalavita took place in Greece. In 1943, German occupying forces exterminated the Kalavita male population. Only 13 boys under the age of 12 survived. So horrific, many survivors kept their stories a secret. Stella's main character, Nikolai, unearths this struggle.
My premise is that when you have such a big secret and that you hold it, even when you leave countries, even if you immigrate somewhere else, even you have children, you tell them nothing about their history and whatever, somehow, some way, that secret impacts the family.
Nikolai's Daughters now published, Stella is back in nature again, walking through ideas for her next book, which is also set in Greece. But it's the story of the place, not the location, that drives her work.
Someone sent me a note this morning about all the emotions that are contained in the book. You're laughing, crying, all of these things. And that for me is what a good read is about. It's about escape.
Escape. It's all a part of the literary process, from the end to the beginning. In Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.